It's okay for you to take it? Okay. I want you to take your hand. I want you to place on my hand in a moment. Not yet, and ask you to push it down. But I want you to look at a spot on the back of one of your hands. I want you to focus on that spot. I want you to start to push down. Push down. Harder. Push down harder. Come on, that's right. Push down harder. Push down harder. Harder again, harder again. In a moment when I say the word sleep, you close your eyes down, go into a deep state, wait for my instructions. Keep pushing harder and harder. Keep pushing. When I say sleep, you close your eyes down, go into a deep state of hypnosis, wait for my instructions. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Sleep way down. Sink in, melt in, deeper sleep. Way down, deeper sleep. Sink in, melt in, deeper sleep. The more that I rock you, the deeper into hypnosis you go. Loose, limp, and relax. That's right. Loose, limp, and relax. Deep state of hypnosis. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1 as I do. You feel that state of hypnosis start to intensify. 100 times. 10. Sink in, melt in, way down. 9. The deeper you go, the better you feel. A lot of people, as I speak to the audience, just let yourself drift. When you start to do the 10 down to 1 now, time it with a breathe in. Every time you breathe out, use the numbers. Okay? Use the breathe in. So if I go like, breathe in up, 8. 7. Okay, so start to do that as well. 6. Deep sleep. Every sound around you will not disturb you in any way. In fact, every sound around you will help you go deep sleep. 5. Deep you go, better you feel. 3. 2. As you can see, guys, I've done a rapid induction. Now I went straight into the deep enough. I could have gone 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, deep state. Now you can stretch it out. So anybody any question was it well done with deep state hypnosis? Anybody any questions about that induction?
Yeah, can you ask him now where he is?
Well, he's sitting
Ask
in the
if
chair
you're
with me.
conscious.
He's sitting near the chair with me.
How deep he feels? Where is he?
Okay, as I speak to you, on a count of 1 to 10, and you can just drift. The more you speak, the deeper into hypnosis you drift. On a count of 0 to 10, 10 being as you perceive to be in a very deep state of hypnosis, and 0 being in the light state. On a count of 0 to 10, where would you be? What number? 8. Wonderful. Would you like to go deeper? Yes or no? Okay. You're going to start to go deeper. As I pick this arm up and drop it, you're going to go into a 9. Understand what you're at? Loose limp. Like you can loose limp. So you're going to strike people. Yeah, I picked it up. But it's loose limp now. When I drop this arm, it's going to go to a 9. If you understand, know what you're at. On a scale of 0 to 10, you said you was an 8. Where are you now? 9. If I said to him, you want a 9, she didn't know you did, so because I'm asking him. Okay, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to take this arm. Just nice and relaxed. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, at the speed and at the rate that arm starts to rise on its own accord, you're going to go into a 10. Do you understand what you're at? 1, 2, 3, feel the arm start to rise on its own accord now. That's right, just want it to happen, and it began to happen. That's right. See the muscles, that's right, starting to twitch. That's right, that arm will start to just rise, lift, rising high into the sky. And as it lifts and rises, let your unconscious mind do all the work. And as your unconscious mind now does all the work, I'm just curious to know that you're going to go into a very deep state of hypnosis. Maybe a place that you've never been before, where you can access all the wonderful, powerful information that you need to take you through to certain areas in your business life. Never waste of time. And as you begin to formulate and take ideas into your business life, if there's anything that's troubling you at the moment in your business life, I just want you to Imagine that you're there now. See what you saw, feel what you feel. And imagine that you're there now. And imagine you see yourself going through the process. See yourself going, working. It's not a problem. You're looking for solutions. And as you begin to look for those solutions now, I want you to imagine you at the end of it, bang, you're there now. That's right. And the more you laugh, smile. The more you laugh, the more you smile. The more you can just laugh and think how silly that was because you got through it. It was so funny because you got through it. And guess what? As I count from 5 down to 1, you're going to bring that feeling of tenacity, that feeling of confidence back into the year, back into the now. And when you look at that, what you thought was a problem in the past, you look at it and think, I can smile and laugh because I'm going to get through it. If you understand, now nod your head. I'm smiling. Never waste a trance, guys. And the more you think about that problem that used to be in the past, the more you can laugh at it now. It's so funny. It's so bloody funny, it's hilarious. That's right. And in fact, that feeling, that's right, that feeling, you can just take it to everyday life, in confidence. That's right. Now with your eyes closed, on a scale of 0 to 10, you said you was a 9. Where are you now? What number? 10. And tell me, how do you feel now with that big smile on your face? Clever. Yeah, because you are clever. All of us are clever. All of us can go into the world and we can seize the opportunity. If we come against any obstacles, we can go through it, we can go over it, we can go under it, can't we? And we can go beneath it, we can smash through it. Yeah? Good man. So in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes, you're going to bring that solution back to the present, and when you go about your day-to-day challenges, you're going to take that feeling, you're going to take those resources into that present state. You understand? As I click my fingers, this arm will become loose and relaxed, and you go into a deeper state of hypnosis. When I click my fingers, this arm will become loose and relaxed, and you go into a deeper state of hypnosis. This arm will flop down. If you understand, Roger? On the count of 3, this arm become loose and relaxed. 1, 2, 3. Way down, loose and relaxed. That's right. I just want you to get in touch with that core being, that you are a powerful person. You've always been a powerful person. But as I speak to the audience, you can just still take these suggestions aboard. Because when we're born, guys, when we go through life as children, we're always told, no, you can't do that. We would climb, we would fall down, we'd hit our head, but we would get back up and we would have that tenacity. And that tenacity, you're going to start using in your life again. Obviously, there's things that we do that we know is bad for us, but you're going to take this tenacity, you're going to take this confidence into every area of your life. If you understand these suggestions, and if you take them aboard into your life right now, nod your head. Wonderful. We're going to bring him out of hypnosis and we're going to ask him. Should we do that? In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes, come out of hypnosis, bring that feeling back. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Cool. I know we went a bit of therapy then. That was Dan's fault. You've done a wonderful job, man. How did that feel? Give me some feedback.
There were a couple of times where you said things, and they were like triggers, a bit about the barriers going around, over, and straight through it. That's what I tell my guys all the time. So when you said it, it was kind of like that. So it was kind of multiplied. Yeah. The actual trance itself was, every trance is different. Than you
of course.
Just said.
Yeah.
But for this one, there was actually, I was actually more acutely aware of what was going on inside me, as opposed to being
it was an inward trance. Yeah. Okay.
Relaxed, but I was actually more. It was almost as if everything that you were saying meant something, and I was analysing it and that problem, because there is a problem that I'm kind of dealing with at the moment, and again, kind of synchronicity, but I saw the result of that. And that was, I just like,
so
he
changes perception of it now.
Yeah.
I didn't know what problems he's going through. I used a bit of hypnotic language, used a bit of language that was a bit, a bit vague, That's what mind readers do when they read people's minds. They won't go to that. But I use that within therapy context.
You use non-content therapy then?
Yeah,
Completely.
well, I don't know, you give me feedback.
Yeah.
I just went with the flow. And when you start to work with people in a therapeutic session, you start to say stuff and you think, well, what have I just said?
Yeah.
But the most powerful thing in hypnosis is non-content.
Of course it is.
Allow
Because-
them to find it, allow them to find that. It's like parts integration. And what I noticed with Darren was, every conscious thought you have has a physiological effect.
Mm.
And you see him smiling, you see him
Yeah.
changing. Well done, Darren. Well done, Jace.
Yeah.
That was good, good.
Yeah,
Very
it
well,
was.
good.
Because
It was.
when you're looking at the person, right, when you do hypnosis, look for little twitches. When he smiled, I knows is in his mind, he's processing that
I'm still smiling
information.
about it now.
What?
I'm still smiling about it now. That's the thing.
Well, that feeling you can take back. I didn't know what problem he had in his life.
It's true though. I mean, he feels negative about something, presumably, or stressed. Now there's a happy feeling there because you thought about that simultaneously. They become conditioned, and now you're happy whenever you feel stressed, you probably do find a solution.
From experience, if you
We don't get future pacing. We don't
Yeah,
get
if from experience, if you get something nailed down, if something comes to you with a real deep-seated problem, and you get to nail it down,
then you make
it
them
doesn't
feel
work.
different.
You make him feel worse.
Yeah.
If you use content-free, like you just did then, you knew what was going on in your mind. We're not mind readers.
I didn't know what was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on, but I was getting feedback by his body language.
Exactly.
And when he's
Yes.
smiling. So I knew in his mind, when he smiled about a problem, if he's got a problem, and it's a problem, he's not going to bloody smile about it, is he?
Yeah.
He's only going to smile about it when he realises he knows how to get through it.
Yeah, you allowed him to search in his own mind to find the problem.
Yeah.
and
I'd
to deal with it.
already
Yeah.
come to a resolution anyway, and
Oh,
there's
okay.
already a solution in place. But what I didn't have, because it's not being brought to fruition yet. So what I didn't have was the evidence, or 100% tenacious belief that it would work. When we went through that process, that's what the smile was, because it was me going,
You were ready.
it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A round of applause.